Hello, my name is Milan Matthews. This is my first audio book. In this book, I am going to explain to you which are musical sounds and which are non-musical sounds. The sounds which is pleasing to ear, like sound of a bird or sound of ocean, sound of breeze. These are all musical sounds which we want to listen again and again. Equally, we'll have to understand which are non-musical sounds, like sound of horn, sound of drill machine, or sound of crow, which you don't want to listen again. In the same way, like very easy to differentiate in between musical and non-musical sounds. If we go to top of the mountains or in jungle, then very easy to differentiate in between musical and non-musical sounds. In theater, sound has a prime role to play, whether it is a dialogue where meaning of the words dialogues can be expressed with mere use of modulation and style in sound or the background music. Music is equally important in the case of theater. If it is a happy moment, then music will be happy. If it is a sad moment, then music will be sad. And sometimes it is happening like characters don't have to use the words. They have to use only facial expressions. These are equally important in the case of theater. Without wordings, how they can explain the all dialogues. So equally we'll have to learn which are these things. Now my next topic is what is musical beat. Any sound which is coming in fixed interval. It can be the sound of hammer or combing cotton wool, clapping, tapping, snapping. These are all musical beats. In music, it is coming in the form of time signatures. It can be divided into two different categories. One is simple time signature, next is compound time signature. So it is very easy to find it out which is musical and non-musical beat. Now in the case of simple time signature, it can be divided into three different categories. One is duple, next is triple, next is quadruple. In the case of duple, time signature will be 2 by 1. Upper number tells us the number of beats in a bar, lower number tells us the type of note. One is for semi-breve or whole note. If it is 2 by 2, means 2 minim beats in a bar, 2 minim beats or half beats in a bar. 2 by 4, 2 crochet beats in a bar. So like this way we'll have to understand, like if it will be 2 by 8 means 2 quaver beats in a bar, so that tells us the number of beats how we'll have to play in one bar. Now in the case of compound time signature, again three classifications are there. One is duple, triple and quadruple. Now upper number will have to multiply by 3. So in duple time signature, it will be 6 by 1, 6 by 2, 6 by 4, 6 by 8. In triple time signature, it will be 9, 9 by 1, 9 by 2, 9 by 4. In the case of quadruple time signature, it will be 12, 12 by 1, 12 by 2, 12 by 4, 12 by 8. And it will go like this. So it is very easy to find it out that musical beats, if it is in simple time signature or in compound time signature. My next topic is what is bar line. In musical notation, one vertical line is coming It is like if the time signature is 2 by 4, two crochet beats in a bar, then one line will come, then again two crochet beats in a bar, then again one vertical line will come. That is actually dividing the number of beats. So that is called bar line. So bar lines are always important to understand the beat. After 2 it will change. If the time signature is 3 by 4, then after 3 crochet beats, then again there will be a bar line. My next topic is what is musical tempo. Grammatical meaning of tempo is speed. Speed of the musical beat or song. In Western classical, it is coming in the form of BPM, beats per minute. If it is 60, means slow speed. If it is 100, little fast. 120, little more fast. And in Western classical, these tempos are coming in the form of names, like larghissimo, very slow, 24 beats per minute. Grave, 25 to 40 beats per minute. Lento, 40 to 60 beats per minute. Largo, 45 to 50 beats per minute. Adagio, slightly faster, 60 to 69 beats per minute. Moderato, 86 to 96 beats per minute. Allegro, 96 to 120. Allegretto, quick, 98 to 109 beats per minute. Then presto, 168 to 177 beats per minute. If you'll see in the case of Indian and Carnatic music, it is coming in the form of 3 different categories. One is Vilambit Lay, Madhya Lay and Drut Lay. Vilambit, slow, very slow in speed. Madhya, in medium speed. Drut means very fast. So in Indian and Carnatic music, there is no indication for tempo what will be the exact speed. But in Western classical, there are different names, and equally these are coming in the form of beats per minute. So it will be easy for all of us to understand what will be the tempo of that musical song or musical piece. If it is fast, then fast tempo, slow means slow tempo. Indian musical beats are always coming in the form of wordings, like in the case of Teen Tal beat. The wordings are na din din na din din na din din na din din na. In Western we'll call it 16 beats, but in Indian classical there is no word 16 beats. In the same way, in Indian classical Dadra beats, that is coming dha, dhi, na, ti, na. In Western, we'll call it 6 by 8 beats. But in Indian classical, there is no 6 by 8 beats.